Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD, Travelsthenix. I'm back with another quick video. In today's video, I want to make a video touching on a topic that I've been thinking about the last couple of days, and it's just because I've been kind of cruising through Instagram, and something that was kind of instilled in my brain as a youth, and something that was a popular saying back in the days when I was coming up, and that's that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And that is such a cliche term, and they've made songs about it, different things of that nature, but that term is so true. But nowadays, on the other hand, they done flipped the script on y'all, and now everybody's trying to wife up these thoughts. Everybody wants a Instagram thought, or everybody wants a female who looks like an Instagram thought, or everybody wants a female who behaves like a hoe. And it's just ironic to me that within a span of about 15 years, the game had changed so much to the point that the same bras that was getting dogged out 15 years ago, you know what I mean? Dogged out, everybody tossed them to the side, you know what I mean? You might have your fun with a thought, you might have your fun with one of these freaks, but then at the end of the day, nobody's taking her serious, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, the game done switched up so much, and I think it's because of this social media shit that the game switched up so much that these bras are literally selling sex on the internet, and people are worshiping these bras like they some goddesses. And it's a trip to me that people can conduct themselves and just put themselves beneath these women who actually have no value. The only value that they have is sexual value, and you can get that pretty much from any woman. And at the end of the day, you want to have a woman who actually conducts herself in an upright manner, just like you want to conduct yourself in an upright manner. But it's just a trip to me, man, because we just live in a thought area. We live in a quote-unquote Instagram model era where everybody's on social media, and I mean everybody, because even dudes who I see, who I follow on Instagram, who I might know in my own personal life, who might even be married, these dudes be following these Instagram thoughts on the Instagram too, and still be liking their pictures, and still be commenting in the comment section and shit. And it's like, dude, them broads is not hitting you back. You know what I mean? They not even hitting you back. They not checking for you. And believe me, this is coming from a dude. I don't follow any Instagram thoughts on Instagram. Now, I don't follow any Instagram thoughts on Instagram, but have I in the past slid in some Instagram thoughts DMs just to see what's good? Yeah, I have. You know what I mean? I ain't leaving no comments on their page though, and I ain't liking none of their pictures, but I done slid in some Instagram bros DMs and shit. But the difference is between me and the difference between 99% of these other dudes is that half of the time these bros actually respond back to my shit. Because, you know what I mean, when the bros look on my Instagram page, they see me on the Instagram with the fitness shit and the six-pack and all this other type of shit. So I'm bringing something to the table that they might want just on a physical level. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of these dudes is doing nothing but ego boosting a bro who actually has no skill set, no value. You know what I mean? She probably getting ran through. But then again, other dudes is looking at the bro like that's their dream girl. You know what I mean? And I'm actually of the mindset that if a broad has more than like 5,000 followers on Instagram, she's literally nothing you want to deal with at all. You don't want to deal with no broad who has no big social media following. I personally would never take any chick seriously that takes social media that seriously, because that actually says something about her. But we live in the era of people worshiping hoes. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, dudes actually used to care about how many, you know, you never know how many women, you never know how many dudes a broad done ran through, but dudes back in the day actually used to care about that shit, you know what I mean? Or at least it was something to think about, you know what I mean? You never really gonna know exactly what a girl's body count is, per se, but at the end of the day, you can kind of get a gauge on what your girl's experiences are if she has any type of honesty about her at all. But I'm gonna remain with the old school mentality. I'm gonna keep that old school mentality that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I'm gonna keep preaching that to all the young dudes that I come across. Because somebody needs to preach it, you know what I mean? Because most of these dudes out here, they doing the opposite. They follow 1,000 different Instagram thoughts on Instagram and just be a slave to their lust, constantly lusting that. Because I mean, to be honest with you, when you get on Instagram and you hit like that explore page, even for me, I really don't try not to like check on the explore page too much, just because that's like a rabbit hole into like Instagram models and shit like that. And once you click on one of them, it starts suggesting all this other shit. So you can be on there for 15 minutes straight just looking at Instagram thoughts. You know what I mean? And some dudes probably be on there for an hour looking at Instagram thoughts. But it's not a healthy practice. It's definitely a waste of time. And like I said, these broads ain't even checking for y'all anyways. Or for the majority of y'all, they ain't checking for y'all. Especially when you liking their pictures and leaving comments. What you gonna get? She might like your comment. What's that gonna do for you? You know what I mean? Or what you gonna do? You gonna end up paying for their OnlyFans account? That's another thing that be tripping me out. People be paying money to look at these broads on OnlyFans. And it's like, dude, I could have sworn that they got all types of websites that give you X-rated videos for free on the internet. All types of free X-rated videos, but you on here paying for an Instagram thoughts OnlyFans. Why? I don't understand the logic. Please, somebody in the comment section, please explain the logic to me on why dudes pay for OnlyFans content. And also explain to me in the comment section if you personally pay, I'm sure you ain't going to admit it in the comment section, but if you are a dude who keeps it 100 and you pay for OnlyFans shit, then admit it in the comment section and let me know why you're paying for OnlyFans and what's the difference between that and regular porn, because I don't see a difference. But anyways, we live in the thought era, but at the end of the day, you still can't turn a hoe into a housewife, because if you do choose to turn a hoe into a housewife, like many men are doing these days, because a lot of these dudes is turning hoes into housewives, and it's gonna backfire on them in a major way down the line. People, you know what I mean, wifing up these thoughts, that's a divorce waiting to happen. Either it's a divorce waiting to happen, or it's a miserable marriage waiting to happen. One or the other. You choose. For myself, you know, even if I was single right now, I don't think I would even be sliding into any of these bros' DMs. I got too much discipline now to even be sliding into any Instagram thoughts DM. I'm more so a person who prefers to meet women on a real face-to-face basis anyway, just on the fact that when you meet a woman on a face-to-face basis, you have way more leverage, because 90% of dudes out there are scared to talk to women in real life. That's why they go on apps like Tinder. That's why they go on apps like Bumble, all these little internet dating apps, or slide into DMs. You know what I mean? That's why they do all that. Don't get me wrong. Have I used these apps? And have I been slid in the bros' DMs before? Yeah, I have. You know what I mean? But that's damn sure ain't never been my primary way of talking to women. You can ask any one of my homeboys. I'm going to have some of my homeboys come on this channel too. Ask all my partners. I always been a dude who spit game at females ever since I was a teenager. Ever since I was a teenager, I always had a mouthpiece. And that's something that every young dude who's watching this video, every young dude in general, needs to be working on your mouthpiece at all times. I don't even care if you're a young dude. If you 18, 19, 20 years old, and you got a girlfriend, you should still be spitting game at females just to make sure your game is still tight. Because once you get to the point where you like 25, 26, 27, your mouthpiece is gonna be automatic. It's just like spitting out rounds from a Tommy gun. But that too, you don't want to waste too much time spitting game at women in real life too. You got to try to find the quality ones. But anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble on too long. I just want to make a quick video about why you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, because these thoughts, they don't have any home training. They ain't gonna do nothing that a wife does. They don't even know how to make love half the time, to be completely honest with you. Half the time, the women who are actually, that's actually one more thing I do want to speak on before I end this video. Half the time, all the chicks whose Instagram thoughts, or whenever you go to the club, you see the broad who's hella bad and got all the makeup on and tight body, all that type of stuff, and the ones on Instagram who be flossing their body on Instagram and doing all this other type of shit. They don't even know how to, you know what I mean? Their sexual game isn't even what you might think it might be, because a lot of times those broads are actually spoiled rotten, and when it comes down to actually getting into the bedroom with them, all they do is lay on their back. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't do no tricks. So that's actually another downside to fucking with an Instagram thought, or fucking with them high maintenance broads in general. High maintenance broads, Instagram thoughts, their sex game be weak 90% of the time. And that's from somebody who has experience with them type of women. So forget about all them Instagram thoughts. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Try to find you something quality, and don't be worried about the flash. But most quality women, and the women who bring you the best everything, you know what I mean, who will cook for you, you know what I mean, who will do everything that you want them to do, they don't have any flash. They usually don't even wear makeup. That's the secret right there. Find you a girl who looks good without all the makeup and out all the fake eyelashes and wearing some skin tight shit. If she look good without all that, then you onto something. Anyways, guys, I'll holler at you guys later. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section. I'll probably drop some more videos regarding these type of topics, just because I've been chopping it up with my homeboys about this, and I'm, you know, if I'm chopping it up with my homeboys about these type of topics, and I want to chop it up with you guys about it too. I want to keep it real. Actually, that's one goal I want to do on this channel, is I want to start making content that's more authentic to actually who I am and my belief system. So I'll holler at you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope everybody's having a great day. Peace.